Peace, everyone. It's your brother, man, from the motherland, coming to you guys live from the NY, back with another one. I want to start off by sending my condolences to my brother Kinu, to the family. For those that don't know, my brother was assassinated in the Kingdom Harlem basketball court, and somewhere in the projects. We ain't gonna get too much details, but I wasn't gonna even do a broadcast. Today I had my very first annual Sunday fun day, put the guns away, and it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but at the same time I was also grateful for it. Got an opportunity to teach a few people. I really wanted it to be for the children, but because of the circumstances and a lot of shit that's going on, and we were just unable to do that. But it's cool, what I'm saying? It's not something you could, you can't control, but at the same time, it was an experience for me, doing this, putting my nonprofit out in the open, what I'm saying? Being able to come outside, especially for so much things I had to endure for the last 2.5 years, is really like a breath of fresh air for myself, just getting back into my field and my space. But overall, it was a good, experience. It was a 4-week thing, so we got 3 more weeks to go. We're gonna turn it up just a little bit. What I'm saying? Like I said, because of my man's passing, I didn't want to, play music. I wanted it to be in a very humble, harmonizing, paying respect type of vibe. But next week is back to the regular programming, and I want individuals to partake. So if you're in the tri-state area, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying? And you want to teach your children, the fundamentals of fighting, please bring them through. What I'm saying? And for those that don't know, I'm just going to let you guys know that if you have that child and that child got that potential, whether it's a boy or a girl, if that child carry that potential to be great, we're going to push that child to the limit. I'm going to make sure the hood is invested into this child, so this child can become something and change not only his life, but his family's life, and put himself in, in better position. And if that goes well, that's going to be the outlet for a lot of you guys, so this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to find the inner talent. It seems like a lot of these children has been, set back as far as following trends instead of, being them, finding them, their core them, what I'm saying? Whether it's singing, whether it's dancing, whether it's remembering, finance, money, marketing, whatever, we all got special gifts, but sometimes when you in the hood, it's very limited because you only see what you're told to see. What I'm saying? Like, you only see what your friends see. You only see what's popular. You know what's popping. What's the trends again. What I'm saying? So definitely, the goal is to open the horizons for the up and coming youth. What I'm saying? It's just oversaturated with the same thing. So creating different outlets and opportunities is really the goal. And that's what I'm trying to do as a life coach, what I'm saying? Showing these children, another side of greatness. Like, yeah, you don't got to be a rapper, a trapper. You don't got to scam and be a gangster. You understand? And which leads to today's conversation, right? Today's broadcast is, can Black people enjoy their summer without violence? That's a very, very serious question to be asked. Can Black people enjoy their summer without violence? Now, I want you guys to leave your comments, leave your opinions in the comment section. But for me, if you was to ask me that question, if somebody approached me and say, yo, Jones, Can black people enjoy their summer without violence? My response to them will be a yes and a no. Yes, we can have a wonderful summer without violence. We can, but it's to a degree, right? Our summer without violence is literally going from one family house to another, you know. And I'm talking about like intimate families. I'm not talking about like families that bring a cousin and a homie. I'm talking about like intimate family. You feel me? That's the only way of having a beautiful summer without no violence. You understand? And I'm not gonna act like, you know, the intimate family can't get into some shit and, you know, somebody's life, you know, is lost. But the percentage of that compared to everything else is very, very low. You understand? So can we? Yes. Having to be to ourselves, having to stay committed to our family. It sucks that I'm saying this, but literally, that's what it is. The streets have way too much blood. There's too much blood in these streets for children to play, for, you know, adults to play. You know, every time we outside, depending on where you live, it's literally Russian roulette at this point. You understand? Look at my son. You know, he's from Brooklyn. He's in Harlem to play basketball, and you know, he's no longer here. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of he say, she says going on, and I don't want to listen to anything until, you know, the person that did it is apprehended and he speaks and it tells what really happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm basing this information on. You know what I'm saying? When it's close to home, I'm not trying to hear nothing other than the facts and the truth. You feel me? But stuff like that, you know, you can't even go out your circumference without the risk of being caught up in some shit. I just seen something just the other day. No, I'm lying. I seen this today. A dude got into an altercation with a dude in the bathroom. Pause. The individual came out and they end up getting into a fight at the food court. And, you know, son was doing what he was doing, but he didn't know that the person he was pounding on was a 22-year-old licensed and concealed. So basically he can carry a gun. And he shot him, unalived him, and didn't run. Police came, gave him the statements, said what happened, and I'm sure homie's gonna be sent home. You understand, by the end of the night, you know? Especially, it's not like he unalived a European. You feel me? It was just another nigga. And it sucks. It's crazy because now the child, which was 19, by the way, is no longer here. And now a mother and a father and the family has to prepare themselves mentally, physically, and financially for a funeral of their child. It's crazy. But nah, can black people enjoy their summer without violence? It's a yes and a no. The yes is minding your business, staying in your house, staying in your front yard, staying in your backyard, getting from A to B. No, minimize your interactions. You know, don't go to the parties. Don't go to the public barbecues. Don't go to the events where, you know, it's gonna be gang infested. You just can't do those things no more. You understand? You can't even go to a restaurant if you see 5, 6, 7, or maybe 8 people with Pooh Shiesty mask on, Nike tech suits. Once I see those things, oh yeah, this is not the environment for me. I don't even care if they celebrating a birthday. You understand? All it takes is one Long Island iced tea and one look down. You understand? Nah, yeah. It's too much blood in these streets. It's too much blood in these streets. It's too much blood. It's too much get back, unnecessary get backs. Individuals is spinning the block for individuals that was known for unaliving people. That's not how the game go. It's not how it goes. You know, I'm not here to glorify violence. I'm not here to do that. But there's just rules and regulations. If you're gonna play the streets and you wanna play the streets, you have to follow the codes of the streets. You can't create your own audible play because you're gonna end up getting sacked. You just can't. And the rule goes, if a man decides to unalive someone, universal law is thou shalt not kill, right? And if you do that, what goes around comes around, right? This is not just, things written in the Bible. This is universal law. You can find that in the 40 laws of Ma'at. You know what I'm saying? Like, these things is universal, right? Eye for an eye. So when a person unalives someone, it's only a matter of time before that person becomes unalive. So now the situation is squared. The beef has been cleared. There should be no more confrontation. At that point, everything should go back to, if we got a discussion or we got an issue, we could handle it verbally, or we can physically, knuckle up and keep it pushing. Like, it's no need to go to the guns. You understand? There's no need. There's no need for us to want to unalive each other. These bloods, these unnecessary stains that's on these concretes, some of it is not warranted. It wasn't meant to be honored. You understand? Individuals that's mocking the dead or making songs or going to the grave sites and stuff like that. What comes along with that is death. There's no life. There's no nothing but death, because you went against universal law. And we got to get back to that script, understanding you reap what you sow. If you enter this realm of unaliving and mocking the dead and just being flat out a renegade, a demon. Demons are meant to be put down. It's evil. It's wicked. The wicked will never stand. It will never stand. And that's the reason why we not enjoying our summers, because you guys don't understand that. You guys don't understand that. You guys are creating unnecessary beef. You guys are doing unnecessary things. And some of you guys don't understand. Being a gangster is the most expensive lifestyle to ever partake in. You need bail money. You need lawyer fees. You need commissary. You need money to take care of your family if you go down. You need funerals, expense, life. And some of you guys don't even have life insurance, but these are the things that comes along with trying to be a gangster. These are rules and regulations. If you're willing to take that route, you got to understand what comes along with it. We all, like, for example, like my man, I'm seeing things where dudes are saying, yeah, he was Crip and he was in a blood. Like, we not trying to hear none of that, man. It's 2026. All that gang stuff, you understand? Like, Bloods is very cordial with Crips in New York City. I have a lot of gang members from opposite sides that make money, chill, you know what I'm saying, at each other's weddings, baby showers. You feel me? It's like that phase of he's blood, he's Crip, we stay away. That shit is over. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what the OG tell me. He said, yo, no matter what, when you put it together, the color turn green. And if we get into the green, that's all that means. That's all that it means. We get into the green. And a lot of you guys that are doing this nonsense are broke, not standing on absolutely nothing, just pure nonsense. And these individuals are the ones that's destroying our summer. Like, it's really a thin line that we're walking as black people. That's crazy. And we could blame everything and everyone, but that's another topic, and it's another topic for another time. But right now, right here, during this summer, seeing what I'm seeing, watching all this crash out, I'm watching these crash outs in real time, guys. I'm watching it, and it's sad. It's so bad in the melanated community that this negative blood on the streets is even trickling down to the women. I'm seeing women ready to fight each other. I'm seeing women making videos, holding big old straps that's bigger than them, but they're holding it. And yes, it might be a prop, but it's an agenda. It's a motive that comes behind that, bro. It's a machine. That machine, once that shit is in the air, it's in the universe. You think that little 5-year-old who's mad because her moms ain't giving her no love, or the pops neglect her, and she see girls that she can see herself being like, or can see herself in that person. What you think? Oh, she holding straps. Oh yeah, we gonna do that. And yes, we have a lot of things to do as the adults, as the fathers, as the grandpas. I think a lot of this has transpired due to the fact that we're not speaking up. We see these children come into our churches. We see them come into our classrooms. We see them coming into all our spaces, and we allow them to do the fuckery. And you guys don't understand that when you see a child misbehaving, 9 out of 10 times that child is crying out for help, doesn't know how to say I need help. Because when you are black, a man especially, in the gutter, you can't show weakness. You can't, because you're walking around wolves, you're walking around lions, you're walking around bears, you're walking around snakes, you're walking around rats. And you know what all of them things have in common? All them shits could bite you. So you can't display any level of weakness. So when you can't display the level of weakness, you react violently. But that violence is you saying, I need help. Somebody, my mom's brother touched me, or somebody touched my sister and this happened, or my mom's is abusive to me verbally, physically, my father is abandoning me, or he's abusive verbally or physically. So now, because all of this is being done in my house, I'm gonna take all my frustration and anger out in these streets. I'm gonna smoke all this weed, because this is the way I get away from the trauma that's being built up at home, the trauma that's being built up at school, the trauma that's being built up in society, bro. But these are call outs. I know, because I reacted like that. These are call outs. These are just individuals just tired. Like, we get tired. Like, even for me myself, I'm just tired of so much shit that I be dealing with. But it's like, damn, again, here we go. And you get tired. And as you get older, you can't cry out. You can't crash out. You can't afford. You think I could afford to crash out? You think I can afford to engage into the street life? You think I can afford to do that? Nah, I'm in my 40s now. I'm making that transition to the middle-aged man. There's no longer Jews, doing the effery. But sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes your mind want to revert back to that, because that's how you cope. And these children are not even like living long enough to gain wisdom, knowledge. They're not in the streets enough. These children are being apprehended 17, 18, 19, and these niggas is getting the book thrown at them. Like, oh yeah, you doing 27 of life. You like, what? You 19. Can you imagine being 19, having to spend 27 years in a box doing the same thing every single day for 27 years? You telling me it's worth it? There's no nigga that's on this earth worth me spending 27 years in jail. Like, kudos to the niggas that did that, but I can't. We shouldn't be doing that, because we already in jail. America is our penitentiary. I'm speaking for the melanated black man, black woman, and child. This is our penitentiary. Why would you want to go to the gutter penitentiary when we here right now trying to survive, trying to figure it out, trying to be a better man, and you know what I'm saying, be a better wife, etc., etc. Why are we allowing ourselves to go down there? Like, there? You want to go there? Like, you want to wake up amongst a whole bunch of niggas? But we know why. And again, that's another topic in itself. There's no daddies around. So some of these children crash out and go to jail so they can be around the OGs, so they can be around some men. You understand? And some of them is bate boys. You feel me? But these are the crash out. And that's the reason why, we can't enjoy our summer. Our summer is only going to be enjoyed when we stay to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We can't even, and I'm speaking for black people, shit, we can't even go to the Europeans. You end up going on a boat ride and that be your last ride. Niggas will find your body on the other side. You can't even go on a track field because individuals might want to jump you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just all backed up. Like, we can't even have a decent summer. You can't even go to the store, guys. You can't even go to the store without you being racially profiled and chased around the corner for a mother effing water bottle and some Snickers. It's like, damn, like, you really chased the man for some Snickers? You really took it upon yourself to go outside with a gun because a nigga took some water and some Snickers. Damn. It was that serious that you needed to bring your gun. Both of y'all needed to bring a gun for a little boy that you assumed took some water and some Snickers. Some Snickers, some Snickers, something. I know it wasn't worth whatever even if he took it, it wasn't worth you coming outside with a gun. And that's the thing that pisses me off with these guys. Like, yo, bro, all you gotta do is file a police report, and the police report goes to the factory where you got it from, and then you get another batch, my nigga. And these people know that. All these people know that. Anything that's pertaining to theft and you can prove it, police paperwork to identify and prove what happened, nigga, you send it back. Poland Spring is gonna bring you a gallon of water, probably bring you extra to help you deal with your trauma about that situation. Come on, man. And again, a lot of this is due to us not holding ourselves accountable, guys. We should be able to enjoy our summer with no violence. I seen a brother tell me the other day, man, it's only May. Since May, he been to 4 funerals. I'm like, May? You been to 4 and you got another one, including my man. So that makes what, 6? Come on, bro. Come on, son. Come on, son. We should be going into these new years more focused, more determined. We should be going into the new year, or we should have came into this year more focused, more determined. We see what's going on. You so-called melanated people are very upset of the president that's sitting in office. So we see that. Why aren't we challenging what's being done by working with each other? You feel me? Being able to come with some level of a game plan. We gotta come up with a game plan because we're losing the summer. We can't enjoy a summer. You know the summer, the sun is when we are at our best. You're the most healthiest. You're the most happiest. It feels good when you wake up and it's a nice breeze and you could just go outside with some shorts on. Go outside with a tank top. Being able to go to the beach. Being able to sit outside. It's beautiful. But it's a problem when you can't enjoy it the way you're supposed to. We gotta figure something out, guys. Like, for real. But that's all I got for you, man. Can black people enjoy their summer without violence? It's a yes and a no for me. What about you? Leave everything in the comments. Do you think black people can have a good summer without no violence? It's your brother, man. You understand? And I'ma holler.